Guys and gals, today I'll be talking about the movie Popcorn from 1991. And this is a movie I saw a long time ago when I was a kid. Like, well, not a kid, but junior high school kid like. But I remember highly enjoying this movie. I had fun with it. It was 1991. And, someone's nice enough to post it on YouTube. So see it now while you have a chance to see it. Because you go to eBay, you go to Amazon, they sell this movie like for $39 or $69, and it's ridiculous. Hell no. I mean, if you do spend money on a movie, I spent $79 a night, but only because it was worth it. Plus, I'm a fan of it. But I say wait. Hopefully, Screen Factory might pick this up. That's what I'm hoping for. I know it's too much to ask, but I think this is a movie that's well deserved of a Screen Factory treatment. Besides that, Popcorn. Let's talk about it. I didn't see this movie in the theaters though. I saw this movie in the video cassette, so I was able to rent it instead. But the first time I saw it, like the poster for it when it was being released in the movie theater, like movie poster wise, the cover kind of creeps me out. Like I never got in it. It's like popcorn, skeleton, mask of a woman. It's kind of creepy, but it was kind of like it kind of threw me off. Like popcorn, like that was me at that time. But seeing this movie, when I rented it, I loved it, like I said, and seeing this movie again, I really do love it even more. Highly enjoyed it. The movie is about these filmmakers. They're fixing up this movie theater, you know what I'm saying? And they're showing like old movies. And like the old movies, I think they're like old movies shot for that movie alone, Popcorn. And they made their own old movies, like spoofing on like 1950s bad creature flick, you know, bad movies with humans with specialized powers and like one, let's put it like that, like something with a bad smell. But anyway, these filmmaker students like they're renovating the movie theater so they could rebuild it and have show old movies, and each of these old movies have like gimmicks like 3D aroma, electric shock, shock treatment for one of the movie scenes with his theme. And you have this lead actress who having these dreams, she never understand why. And as the movie progressed, and again, no spoilers, I feel like who the killer was well worth to know who the killer was. Um, the killer started killing people who work in the movie theater pretty much in the theme of the movie, how the movie is, or just kill people in general. It's not bloody and gory in this movie, but it was just enjoyable to watch anyway. Um, you have the mother of the girl played by Dee Wallace Stone, who was like the first killed victim actually. But the thing is, no spoiler, but let's just say she was a victim. She was the first one to psychologically if she's dead or not, pretty much. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it as that, and then it just led up to that there. I like the cast of characters. That was like fun. Young adults enjoying themselves. Enjoying. It's like horror movies, some comedy elements, like having fun, like fun comedy elements, like not jokey comedies, fun comedy of the chemistry of the characters, of the actors and actresses. How people having fun. These like fans like us, how we having fun going to a horror movie, watching the horror movie theater, and just talking over the movie sometimes. Like yeah, he's gonna kiss you with slime lips or something. I'm making shit up, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, it's just to me, it's just a fun movie, and especially as the movie progressed, you find out who the killer was, and you find out what the killer plot was. What the killer reason is. I'm not saying it's he or she. I'm gonna leave you guessing because of the movie poster. Um, you find out the true plot, and I thought it was a simple plot, nothing new. I mean, you've seen it all done before, but still, I mean, it's good to see. It's just the way how the movies showcase. I mean, you have the same plot, but showcasing it is always going to be different. Let's put it like that, in my opinion. Depends on how the director directs his movies. I love the hero. Hero's like one of those heroes you did not expect. Usually, heroes always die in the movie, like in horror movies. But the ones that's like you feel like the hero was like dirty, like disrespectful towards someone, and you want them to die, but they end up being the hero after all. All in all, Popcorn 1991. Like I said, I didn't want to spoil too much. I felt like it was a good twist who the killer was and how the movie was. I think it's just a fun horror comedy movie. Anyway, Popcorn 1991. Please go check it out. Any way or form. Peace, guys. See you later.